Hello everyone, it's Tomic or Justin here, whatever your preference is, and I'm here for a little Father's Day special, and I'm interviewing my dad.
Ron Gates.
Yep, and I'm just gonna ask him a few questions, and he's just gonna answer them, but sort of stuff. So, what's your preference on video games?
Like what do you mean? What type of video games do I like to play?
Or do you like video games, or do you not, or are you strongly against video games?
I like video games. Anything within moderation, and I guess when I grew up, it was Atari and some of these games like Asteroids and Pac-Man, and I used to actually go to video arcades in the mall. I used to take the bus there when I was not old enough to drive, and used to play like Centipede and games like that. So I like them. I'm concerned about some of the violence in the video games, some of the newer ones, but I think if it's in moderation, it should be fine.
Everyone's gotta love Pac-Man.
Yeah, Pac-Man was one of the classics, and it's still fun to play.
Yeah, but now, do you think video games I like the older Pac-Man because the new Pac-Man worlds and stuff, those aren't very good. So I'm sure you've seen probably the newer Pac-Mans. Do you prefer older or newer Pac-Man? The classic world version.
I guess I haven't seen the new version. I like the original Pac-Man. I did play Miss Pac-Man when I was younger, but I still like the original Pac-Man.
Yep, and what's your take on iOS device games like iPad, iPod, and iPhone, and like phones? Do you like those kind of games too?
Yeah, those are fun. There's a lot of games on those that I enjoy playing, especially the nice thing about those is they're portable, so if they're on your phone and you're waiting for somebody, or you're at the doctor's office, or you have nothing else to do, it's fun to be able to grab your phone and play a video game. They're not as
high
quality as some of the other video games like the Xbox and the PlayStation 3s and the Wii's. But
the Wii's suck.
the Wii's are fun, especially for little kids. But they're fun. I enjoy them.
But nowadays the Wii's have been replaced by like Xbox Connect and PlayStation Move. Would you rather go with the whole device of the Wii for like $100, or would you rather spend like $60 and get the PlayStation Move to go along with my PS3?
I guess I don't know enough about it to make a decision on which one would be better. I do know that they did come out with what's it called, the Move?
PlayStation Move.
PlayStation Move. I don't know how well it works and what type of games it works with, but yeah, I think that would be fun. Plus, it gets you moving, and there's a lot of, I think, sports games, right, that you can play with it. Bowling and tennis.
And golf. They have golf on that PlayStation
games like that.
Move. And they have like archery and stuff.
Do you know how good those games are? Do they compare to the Wii?
In my opinion,
as far as quality?
I think that they're better because the people are like unrealistic, and the Move has PlayStation high def graphics while incorporating the Move system, which I personally think is cool. And they have just like the Wii for the shooting games, you can put in the Move controller into like a fake gun, and you can like move it around. I think that's pretty cool.
How about Xbox? Do they have a good quality?
The Kinect.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, but the Kinect, you don't even need a controller. You just like move, like it has a sensor on it, and you like move. Like say if you play boxing, you punch at like the thing, but you like punch at the screen. It'll like recognize that, and like if you bowl, you gotta pretend you have like it in your hand, and that you can play like Tony Hawk skateboarding and that kind of stuff. So I think Kinect might be better than both them.
Is that the best one, Kinect?
Yeah, I personally think PS3 is better than Xbox, but I think Kinect outdoes the PlayStation Move.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know after Wii came out, all the other companies really tried to come up with something to compete with them, because I think they kind of found their own niche as far as the body movements and stuff like that they were able to play video games doing that, and I think a lot of people were buying them for that. And then I know Xbox and PlayStation 3, they probably started research on how they can do the same thing, and now obviously they've come out with something similar.
Okay, now I got a different type of questions. I got questions about YouTube and type of computer stuff. Do you think it'd be a good type of money to earn if you make money by making videos and stuff, and you can just be self-employed with that? Do you think that's a good way of earning money and making a living? Because a lot of people do that.
Sure. I mean, if that's what you enjoy, it's always about something you enjoy. And then you need to make sure that that occupation you go into makes enough money that you can support yourself and support a family. So I don't know how many people are successful at that, but if that's something you enjoy doing and you can make good money at it, then by all means that would be a good occupation.
Actually, more people than you would think make money on that because they get paid by a bunch of gaming like networks like Machinima, Yoush Network, Full Screen, Rage, RPM, a bunch of those kind of things, and like they pay people to like make videos and like play for their and do it for like their company and that kind of stuff. So, and but you have to be like you have to have a certain amount of like subscribers and videos and that kind of stuff to do it. And a lot of people, one guy, White Boy 7th Street, he did it for like 4 years and he earned up enough money to buy a huge house that has like 3 floors. So you can earn a pretty good living off that.
Well, that's just one example of one person, but how many other people have tried and not earned good money at that?
I don't know. Usually, what some people they'll start off doing is they'll have like they'll have side jobs and then they'll do that and get paid. And then most of the people who make YouTube videos and get paid, that's like their full job. They're self-employed, and not just for video games. Like comedians and stuff on YouTube get that kind of good money too.
Yeah. So that's something you're interested in?
Mhm.
What would you make the videos of?
Everything.
Comedy?
Somewhat. I make comedy, action movies, video game movies, vlogs, all that kind of stuff.
Well, good. Yeah, maybe you should start off with a regular job and try to do that. Then try to earn some extra money on the side.
Okay, now back to the... This is a different question, but what is your favorite iPad app? Because I know you have an iPad. So what's your favorite iPad app?
Boy, it's been a while since I've actually played a game on iPad.
Well, like, it doesn't have to be a game, just like an app, like...
Well, I like reading the newspaper, and I have the newspaper app on my iPad. So I spend a lot of time on that. I have a finance app. I believe it's Mint. It's called Mint that I use, which connects to all of my financial accounts, so you can keep track of credit cards and checking accounts and stuff like that. Where's My Water is pretty fun. Where's the other, what's the other, breaking that glass?
Fall Down, or no, Glass Hour or something?
Glass House, or no, Glass...
No, it's Tower or something.
Glass Tower, that's it.
Glass Tower.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I think that's about it. I basically use it to read the paper and get on the internet, Facebook. I guess the Facebook app is something I get on a lot. And that's about it. I just use it to keep up on the news and the internet, surf the internet. So I don't play a lot of games on it, but occasionally I will.
Yep, and here's another question. It's not really about a certain thing, but do you think technology just in general, like everything, like appliances and games and like utilities and stuff, do you think that it's all like gone by, it's all been created too fast and the world's gonna like turn into like a whole technology based, like everything's, you're gonna have to rely on energy and technology and that kind of stuff? Do you think the world's gonna come to that?
I don't think so. I think you can always, you choose whether or not you want to participate in all of this new technology, and I know that it's become more prevalent, or to be able to have a cell phone and to have someone be able to call you at any time and be able to get a hold of you no matter where you're at. Where when I was growing up, we didn't have that. We actually had corded phones, and then they went to cordless phones, and now they have cell phones. But when you were gone, they couldn't get a hold of you. They'd have to leave a message on your home phone, and you'd call them back when you got home. So But I don't think if you don't have a cell phone that you wouldn't be able to fit in with the other people because it's just a choice that you make. But a lot of things are revolving around technology, email, cell phones, stuff like that. But I think it's a choice that you make.
Yeah, one of my teachers doesn't have a phone, but he has like a computer supplied to him by the school, but he seems to get by just fine by the computer. And I think that about wraps up our video. So first off, I'd like to thank my dad for being here and making this video with me.
You're welcome.
And I'd like to thank you guys for listening. Peace out. See you later.